Keisha.
I'm Rosalind.
And I'm Kim.
And today we want to just talk about a topic that was kind of heavy on our hearts. Basically, we all actually saw an episode that Gabrielle Union was a part of. And basically, she was just talking about how, she internally basically had issues with other women in the same industry, as far as, I guess I don't want to really speak for her, but what I took from it was just not really feeling equal, and as a result, she was kind of being that mean girl, always kind of like putting somebody else down, or just not being very nice. So for her to actually come out and say that, I think was really mature of her, because there's so many women today who unfortunately have the same issues. They can have everything in the world and yet still be unsatisfied, or and so many, or for a better, or lack of better words, hating, on another female. So with that being said, we kind of just wanted to talk about that. And so we're going to just open the floor up basically to that type of conversation today. So,
Well, in my opinion, as far as that is concerned, I do think it's sad. I can't say that I was that mean girl. I've always been that kind of like quirky kind of to myself
yeah.
girl. You all know that I've always been with somebody since I was 14 with the same person. So I really never hung with females, but I do have sisters. I have four sisters. But for me, I think people should just be more authentic and more themselves and more unique, and other women shouldn't worry about what other women are doing. I think if we kind of, you know, look at other women for example or as examples, if we're lacking something or we want to be bigger or better, or we want to do better for ourselves, I just think we should look at other women for example instead of tearing women down or
Yes.
hate on
Yes.
other women, or for or just the malice and all that kind of stuff going on. I did have a problem with someone being mean to me before, and I didn't even know they were being mean to me. They were being mean to me unknowingly to me, and I know that sounds silly, but some people can be in your face and they can smile in your face and befriend you, and they actually can kind of love you but envy you.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's so sad. I don't know. For me, this platform is to try to figure out how we can not really stop it, but what is it you think we can do if we're just that fun loving person, or that person who's not thinking about other women, or we know women that do stuff like that? How is it that you think we can tone that down or stop them from doing that?
Hmm.
I can't answer that because you know what? Because I like you in a way, I have never really been like a mean girl. Now, I will say that, I have done things in my life to other women that, I shouldn't have. But in doing that, I was 16, 17, 18 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So as a child, you make stupid decisions.
Yeah.
And granted, those were people that were close to me at the time. And as adults, I have already apologized to them, I do believe. At least I made an attempt to. But, you know, life is what it is. And it wasn't necessarily, I don't know, consider it being a mean girl. But, I was just stupid. Growing up, since then, I haven't really had anybody to, hurt me, or, if they are hating on me, it is what it is. People are going to, because at that point, I mean, I can't fault them, or I don't even know how to address it, honestly, because I'm going to be me. You know what I mean? I was raised a certain type of way. My mother is a certain type of way, and if you ask anybody who knows me, they know that I'm pretty much just like her. So, I wear a certain level of substance, or I feel like I have a certain level of substance. So if people can't really get with that, then it is what it is. I just teach his own, and I pray for them. I want everybody to be successful. I want everybody to feel the love that I have, because I'm so rich in love. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
But I just want everybody to experience that.
Well, in my opinion, I believe, looking at a few people that I've seen be quote unquote the mean girl, it's something within them.
Mm-hmm.
It's just something within them. Somewhere along the lines, they're not happy within themselves.
True.
And so, and at the end of the day, you can look at somebody and you can see the things that they're doing, and you just want to just have so much, or you have so much anger toward them. But, with this one particular person that I do know of, because I know her background, I felt sorry for her. Nobody else would have, though, because they didn't know all the things that she had gone through. Now, it doesn't make it right, but I'm just saying, you don't know what people are going through.
That's true.
And when you don't know what they're going through and they're looking at you, they may be envy. They may be. But somehow they need to learn how to channel whatever their real issue is into making it greater for themselves without, and maybe somebody, and maybe I should have talked to that girl, right? But then again, you never know what that may bring too. Sometimes I think people, and we weren't close like that, but I just knew the background.
Right.
But I just feel like deep down inside, that's just the moral of the story for me. It's what you're going through, and they just don't know no other way. They just don't know no other way. And let me flip it. And looking at the Gabrielle Union situation, like, I didn't get that vibe from her, though.
I did.
No, I didn't get the vibe that it was something like really just going on with her. Like, I didn't get that.
Gabrielle Union?
Right, I didn't get that backdrop of that story. So it just appeared like that this was just the personality. I mean, and some people, it may just be the personality.
Oh, so what she was saying is that she went through something to make her be the way that she was.
Did she? See,
I
didn't get
I
that.
didn't see that.
She was that. She said she was actually the mean girl in that industry. You can be beautiful. You can, back then, light skin, dark skin thing. You know what I'm saying? So you have somebody who's probably to you is a threat if you're trying to get the same role, or you know what I'm saying, or you think she's more beautiful than you. She might not think, the other girl might not think that. She might think, oh my God, Gabrielle Union, or whoever you are. But it's something in you, like Tamika said, that's making you think that you're that way. It has nothing to really do with the other individual.
Not at all.
It has to do with what you got going on
with
in you,
you.
your insecurities,
Correct.
your failures, your whatever you've been through in life, but your unhappiness, basically, because you can be happy on the outside all day long.
Yeah.
And something can be eating you up on the inside. You can have this fake smile, like you were saying with T.I., we did an episode and you said he had these hangers and they had to, like, you can have this fake smile on all day long. I remember, and I don't mean to cut everybody off, but I remember even in my divorce, and I still had to go to work and go to the salon, and you know what I'm saying, and I still had to be my happy self. I wasn't happy within what was going on with me, because I was going through a divorce after 18 years, but I still had to put on that smile to entertain my clients or whatever. But people who knew me, although I was still fun-loving Roz and Christy Snow, whatever, people who really actually knew me knew that I was going through something. So you don't know what people are going through if you really don't know them.
And so that also goes with, that whole concept of, as women, we always work on this outer, right? You get your hair done, you get your nails done, you in the gym, you trying to get your body right, you doing all these things. But what are we doing for the inside? I saw like a quote my friend Tierra had. Shout out to From Broken to Purpose.
Hey,
Hey,
Tierra.
Tierra. But she's always putting up, like inspirational quotes and just all these just beautiful things to help people. And she basically just kind of like just put up a quote, just kind of like saying, she's not really trying to be in nobody else's lane. She's just trying to stay in her lane. So it's not about trying to be like somebody else or be better than somebody else. It's just all about being who you are, the uniqueness of
And
you,
being the best that you can be
The
and
best
who you
you.
are.
Because
Yes.
everybody are everybody is unique. If God wanted all of us to be robots, we will all be robots. We all are unique. We all have our own individuality, and there's nothing wrong with that, no matter what the flaws are.
Yes.
I so embrace my flaws. I have no problem with anything, the cellulite, whatever I got. I really, truly don't have a problem with them. Now, I work on them because I'm older. I'm about to be 50 next year, so I'm going to work on myself and my health and stuff like that. But the flaws that I have, I
That's
want other
life.
women
Yeah.
to see my flaws, and that's life. And you have so many young women who's going and getting lip, butt, and they haven't even had babies or anything like that. But they looking at the industry and they looking at how everybody is, what everybody's doing and thinking that they supposed to look a certain type of way. Honey, let me let y'all young ladies know. If God wanted y'all to be like that, y'all would be like that. Love yourself, embrace yourself, enhance your beauty.
Yes.
I enhance my beauty all the time. If I want to put some weave on, I'm just saying, I'll put some weave on. I love my hair.
Right.
If I want to put something, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
to mess with your body,
No.
I
Yeah.
just don't think it's,
I'm enhancing my beauty, y'all.
She's still on this doggone stomach in this pillow again, okay? If y'all seen the live video before we shot this episode, she been on one for 2 weeks.
But I do love myself, and I'm not trying to give the wrong impression to anybody. I do love myself, but I do feel like, it's my opinion. I feel like sometimes I do want to say this. It's on an individual basis. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, somebody might be bigger than me, smaller than me, whatever. I'm not comparing myself to anybody else. I do love me. Yes, and I get that all the time. Like, oh, she needs to just shut up. She's skinny, blah blah blah. But so what? Because that's how you feel. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I know that I'm skinny, and and I love my body, but I got a gut. I'm keeping it real with me. Okay.
I think we all suffer from something
So I'm working
at
on
some
that.
point.
I can't keep saying I got baby fat. My daughter 14.
embrace it and enhance it.
I've embraced it and I've enhanced it.
You and I have had children, so you had a daughter. So hey,
Well, I don't have no excuse besides the fact that I just love food, okay?
I'm just saying.
I love to eat and I like to eat good food.
I know that's right.
It is what it is.
All right, ladies. So
But-
let's get back to it.
So back to the topic.
Yeah.
So, we were discussing, how some people were saying, or how, we needed to be able to give a solution to, why women are the way that they are. Why are women backstabbers? Why are we putting each other down? Honestly, I want to say, I think since the Obamas have been, and we've had
In
the
office.
Obamas, and since they were in office, I think a lot of us are changing, though. I think Michelle was a very good
representation
of what we all wanted to aspire to be, or to, and we really don't know her, but still, she was a very good influence. So I think if we just kind of continue to pull together, I think that created a lot of unity for us. I think that created a lot of unity for us. And I think we're getting better.
I agree. And I don't know if we're getting better with age. Let me say that. Because now I think it's with age, and it comes with maturity, honestly. Because, and I only say that because I have a 14-year-old daughter. And so I listen to the things that she's going through and her friends have gone through in high school. So I really do believe it comes with maturity. Knowing who you are, like you've stated, being comfortable in your own skin.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter if you're a dark skinned girl, light skinned girl, white girl, this and that. It doesn't matter. It really boils down truly to being good with self.
Mm-hmm.
So until you are really good with yourself, wholeheartedly, you cannot be good anywhere else.
That's true.
You're gonna see somebody else. I just really do agree with you. Like, yeah, if you see somebody that's popping and they're doing well, there's nothing wrong with being like, oh, okay, I see what she doing. And taking a little something from this person, that person. That's what life is all about anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Even when it comes down to style, whatever, it's going to always be a first person doing something that somebody else may take something from that person,
Right.
But you don't have to like crap on that person though. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do that. It's all just about unity. And I will say, even with what we're doing now and the people we've met doing this, we've met nice people.
Mm-hmm.
And just you got to be good with yourself. That's all I can say. You have to be good with yourself, happy with who you are, and take the time to do that, whatever that means. Some people jump, to feel certain satisfactions. They go through a breakup, they're upset, they turn right around and get into another relationship really, really quick. Like, no, take time for yourself. Learn you. Be happy with you. Because once you can do those things, now you can add some type of value to your next situation. And if not, if that situation don't work, you now know I'll be okay. I could be okay by myself. It is sad to say that it is some people that just really cannot handle being alone. And that's a problem. So, and that's just, for me, if it was a solution that I would give anybody, it would really be just take time out for yourself, love yourself.
That's true.
Treat yourself. Because once you treat yourself good, nothing else could be bad. You know what I'm saying? Whoever else then comes into your life or deal with you, and it doesn't, whether it's relationship, whether it's new encounters, whether it's just friends, whatever, it'll just be what it is. All good things will come your way when you're good first within, and then that come outside of you.
That's true.
So that's just.
Well, I wanted to piggyback off what you said about loving yourself, and even with relationships, like you said, you get into these relationships and you be like, oh, I love him and this and that, and you can't even give anybody any love if you don't love yourself.
No,
that's the truth.
You have to love yourself before you can even get in a relationship. For you single women out there who is looking for love in all the wrong places. It's okay to be single until you get yourself together. I tell people, when I'm single by choice. And the reason I'm single by choice is because I need to get myself together. Why would I want to give myself to someone else and I don't even have it all together, especially coming out of a divorce? You know what I'm saying? So, I totally agree with that. It has to do with self-love and, of course, a higher power.
Yeah,
you have to know, that the love that Christ gave us, for those of you who do believe, you have to know that that's unconditional love, but you have to start with loving, after loving him, loving you.
That's right.
Even if you have children, people be like, well, I put my kids, no. And I tell my children to tell you, I come before them. I take care of them, don't get me wrong, but how am I going to even nurture them or know how to love them without me loving me?
And that's, I'm telling you.
And it's the truth.
Real.
People don't understand that. And, they be getting into all these relationships and be like, I love him and this and that, and then you break up and this and that, but you don't even have it together. So you don't know how. And vice versa on the flip side, how a man is going to love you, you know what I'm saying? And he don't even love himself. So
that's just where it starts. It really is a trickling effect.
Mm-hmm.
It trickles off everywhere. Friendships, relationships, within families. It's you have to have that core that core. When you see it, it's sad when you see it, because everybody has seen at least one person in their lifetime who has been a certain way, and it makes you wonder. You be like, why is she like that? Like, why do she? But she's not happy. She's not happy. So
But you got them people too who's so happy and so happy go lucky, whether it's in internal or they faking it or whatever the case may be. Sometimes that happiness rub off on other people. So you always wanna, you know what I'm saying, just have yourself together and be positive, and because even when I'm down and whatever, I don't bring that to anybody. I'd be so quick to be like, let me pray about it, or y'all pray for me right now because I'm going through something or whatever. But I don't want to bring my baggage on anybody.
That negative energy.
That negative energy.
But
I don't
sometimes
want
it
to
don't
bring
have
that
to
on
be.
anybody.
It don't have to be negative energy sometimes, because I'm opposite, because I want to talk. I'm going to come in and I want to talk and let my friends know what's going on with me, and maybe those encouraging words will help me to feel better. I mean, it's not that it's not that I'm trying to bring it, to
But
you
it's
all
not
to be
negative
negative.
energy either if you want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Some people just come in and just be like,
Oh yeah.
and you're like,
What's wrong with you?
girl, I be packing my purse. I be like, time to go. But they get in color purple. Time to go. I don't need that on me.
Yeah. That's true.
So
That's
totally different.
Yes. Yes,
I
that's
guess
true.
it depends on how you're bringing your problems.
Exactly.
For Rosalind anyway.
Yes.
Bring it right. Or she's going to pack her purse and
leave
I'm
you.
packing my purse. I'm not
She's
taking that
gonna
home with me.
Oh no.
I'll be like, peace out.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I think if people recognize who they are, I don't know if a lot of people that are in that category even recognize that they are that person. Do you think that some people, I think maybe they could be in denial, and if they could, I think if more of us took the time to actually sit somebody down that we know is like that, and then say, why are you the way that you are?
But
You
why
think you get beat up?
I think they know. I'm not trying to be funny,
And I do
because my daughter, she has a very, very happy-go-lucky attitude about herself. But when she going through something, baby, let me tell you, I be ready to run. I know I'm her mama and I have to talk to her and stuff, but some people just have that where they, like I said, and I be like, what, Ashley? You obviously want me to ask you because you,
Okay.
Yeah.
and you got some people that's like that, they might want you to say something or they might be bringing it, but I just like to be happy all the time, so I be wanting to run.
Right.
And I don't mind going through my different emotions. I think that's healthy.
Me too.
So like,
It is healthy.
I don't want to.
But I can be mean too.
You sure can. I ain't want to say that on camera.
I ain't gonna lie. Okay, so then I can
We
be
don't want to lie.
I'm not gonna lie. I can. If I'm going through something, I can be mean. I can be. It just depends on what it is. And but I said that in the previous episode. When I tell you to leave me alone, that's what I mean.
I'm the nicest one on the couch.
That's
a lie.
No,
She
not.
No, you not.
That's a lie.
I need for you to be real right now. And
I
Mine's
don't
the
know.
nicest
I
one
do
on the
not know
couch,
how to
probably.
be mean. I really don't. I get some people nerved because I don't know how to be mean to people.
Well, I'm not a mean
Seriously.
person, but if somebody do something to me, I recognize it as so, and
I will apologize. I will.
And I'm one who would
That's
apologize
nice.
too.
I apologize.
I'm
If I come out of bag on you, I apologize after I done got my mind right. I apologize. I had to call 3 people last week.
I was one.
I had to call. But like I said, it was a stressful week. It was a stressful week, and I had ran out of sangria.
Right. And I mean, well,
That'll do
we're all human. You
That'll do it if we run out of sangria.
That's
I'm just
true.
saying.
We're human. It is what it is. It was really just about bringing this episode or this topic to life, because it's something that us as women just deal with. And and wanting your input too. Like if you are going through something, or if somebody's bothering you on your job or whatever, and you really don't know how to deal with it, and you want our advice, we're here to give it. I mean, we're not perfect, but at the end of the day, we do strive to be our better selves. And and it could be pretty challenging, because people gonna always try you.
That's the truth.
They're gonna always try you, but you have to lead by example. That's what I try to do. Now I'm not perfect, because I know somebody be looking at this like she knows she lying.
Can we send out a challenge for next week, or for this week, for all women, and men can do this also, but especially women, to give somebody a compliment.
Oh yes,
to give somebody a compliment this week, all week, 7 days, for 7 days.
That's not hard for me.
It might not be hard for us, because it's definitely ain't hard for me.
I give compliments all day long. When I see a nice looking guy or a nice looking lady and her hair is popped and that outfit is together, I will stop her. My daughter gets so aggravated with me. I don't care what.
Me too. I'm like, girl, that looks so good.
I'm like, them shoes is not. You look so pretty today. Like, I do not mind complimenting anyone.
But you have a lot of people out here who do have a problem with that. So we're challenging them.
We're challenging you to do that.
If you do have a problem,
walk up to somebody that you see on the street and just say, "Baby, you got it going on," or something to whatever.
Or do you need a hug? Or you just never know what people might be going through. What?
Well, and
everybody not huggy feely.
I'm a churchy person. Church people hug all day long.
I don't mind it, but everybody is not like that. They don't like all that.
Did you see that when I said, "Do you need a hug?" Come here, baby.
Well, you know what? Somebody once told me that if you find that you have people in your life that are continuously, putting you down or making you feel bad about yourself, then you supposed to pray. You not only do you pray for them, but you pray for God to remove people out of your life that are like that.
Yes.
And I'm gonna tell you something. I do that. I do that on and you'll be surprised of the people that just disappear.
That's real. Now I don't do that though. To be honest, I don't do it. But I will say this, and people who know me, truly know me, have heard me say this time and time again. God will remove people from your life that is not good for you. I don't care how hard you try to keep them, if that's the case. Even if that's the case. Man, sometimes it's not even that you're trying to keep them. They just disappear. But I'm even talking about the ones you trying to hold on to.
Yeah, they will go away.
They're not meant for you. He removed them from you. And
so that's what you pray, baby. Pray that God remove anything and anybody away from you that means you any harm, that means you any grief.
Yeah.
I mean, just whatever. And you will be surprised, family, friend, or foe. They will disappear.
That's true.
I totally agree, because I was trying to hold on to a couple of what I so-called
friends,
and God wouldn't let that happen. He was like,
You prayed, and you asked, and you shall receive.
And that is true. And what's that quote? And God forgive me if I get it wrong, but definitely there's a quote in the Bible that kind of goes something like, people who mean you harm, God will turn it.
Oh yeah, for your good. Yeah,
for your good.
That's definitely
and I
true.
do believe that. I do believe that. So when somebody is really trying to just keep coming at you, doing wrong by you, just know that God will turn that for your good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, everybody, like I said in our original live stream, we cutting it down today, so we down to 30 minutes. Just to see, how things are going to go with that. But I do want to still take the time to thank everybody. Thank our sponsors. Again, we want to welcome you. If you have any ideas, we would love to hear them. We love feedback. Yes. I mean, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. We want your feedback. subscribe to the channel KNTR on YouTube. I hope you like the new effects from the new video, from our new show. We tried to do some new things and incorporate some new things from the city. So again, you know what this is. This is empowering. This is unity. We are looking to help bring and uplift not just our people, but all people. So thank you so much, everybody. Love you. Peace.
Peace.